Hi, hello. So today I'm going to show you um, calisthenics, but for lower body at home, and it's beginner friendly. So I think I did 3 sets for everything, but I might got lost. Okay, so do 3 sets of everything. You can follow along, or you can just speed up the video, write down on a piece of paper all the exercise that you notice I did. It's 20 reps when we do an exercise with both legs side by side, so like squats, sumo squats, and then it's 10 plus 10 when we do lunges, like front lunges, back lunges, step up with knee drive. And then when I did the skaters, the first round I did 10 plus 10, but then I did 15 plus 15 because it was too easy to just do 10 10. So in total, it was 30 reps, but it was also too easy. But um, this video was mostly for me to get my session done and not so much about hypertrophy or anything beyond that. Also working on my technique, mind and muscle connection, breathing, keeping the core engaged. Those were the things that I was focusing on, and of course movement. So of course here we have calf raises. We really need to focus on squeezing the calves, and then feeling the calves stretching and contracting, stretching and contracting. If you don't feel it, don't worry. Keep practicing every single day. Eventually, the calves will wake up and they will start to do what you expected to do. Okay, it's just a matter of sending the message from the brain to the body, and keep doing this repeatedly until it started to work. Okay, so it's about consistency, persistence, focus, and being patient as well. You can't be rushing, expecting. I've been doing this for a week and it's not working. If you go with that mentality, you will be frustrated. Just every single day, show up for yourself, show up for your body. Remember, breathe also. Keep working on keeping the core engaged. If you can't engage the core, probably have a weak pelvic floor. So Kegel, glute bridges. I have a video on floor exercises. Eventually I will share it here. But when we move the body, we have the ability to discover what's working and what's not working. And we know when we are doing something right. We know when we are doing a proper squat, a proper lunges, a proper deadlift. We know, we can feel it in our body. Okay, it's a knowledge of ourselves that we know when something is it's working properly. But until we get to the point where everything is working as it's supposed to work, we need to show up every single day, do what it needs to be done, make sure we're drinking enough water, eating healthy, sleeping enough, get some sunlight on our skins. And eventually, once we keep exercising and strengthening our body, we will know what else to do later on. Okay, but for now, this is a session that I did today with a few exercises that I put together. One thing I'm going to tell you is my technique and my form are not perfect because I'm strengthening my pelvic floor at the moment. I have, let's say, a weak core, and I'm working on those things. Okay, so if you're doing something and then you're looking at my video thinking, oh, I'm doing it wrong because she's doing it right. No, I'm not doing it with the perfect technique, with the perfect form. That's why I'm also here sharing this video. But eventually, when I start to do with the perfect technique, perfect form, all the muscles working as they're supposed to be working, I will also let you know that from my internal awareness, I think I'm doing it properly. I can feel the muscles engaging, I can feel my core tight, I can breathe properly, and I can feel that everything is working synergistically, everything is working together, everything is flowing. But at the moment it's not. Okay, just let you know that. So I did the calf raises. I did the squat with the leg closer, which is meant to target more of our quads, and then with the sumo stance, which is meant to work everything but more focusing on glutes and hamstrings. But of course it will also work the quads, the core. So take that in consideration. When it comes to where I'm looking up because I want to make sure my shoulders stay down. Okay, I'm not going to look down because I want to fix that round back, and one way to help with that is to look up. Eventually, when my posture is correct and everything is as it's supposed to be, I can look straight ahead, and I will know when I'm supposed to look down. But by the time my core is strong enough and stable, there's few exercises that require us to actually look down. We can look straight ahead while our body do what it's supposed to be doing. So I've seen videos where people are saying, oh, look down because of the alignment of the back or something. That's wrong. That's completely wrong, because our spine has its natural curvature, and we can look straight ahead, considering whatever we are doing. If we have the balance, there's no need to actually look down. I've seen people saying in a squat, look down. That doesn't make any sense. At least for me, it doesn't make any sense. But I'm not here to argue about what's right or wrong. It's mostly my experience, what I felt it worked for me. So it's just a matter of you trying and see what works for you. Here, there's something that happens when we are training at home, which is we might get distracted with random things. So I ended up seeing something, touching something, and the break between my sets became longer than it's supposed to be. But when it comes to rest between sets, it's very personal, but try to keep it to a minute or less than a minute. Okay, because it's body weight, we don't need that big of a break because our muscles are not really getting that tired. And when it comes to cardiovascular, it doesn't take too much also of us unless we are doing a lot of reps. Okay, because like I said, the goal is not a hypertrophy, is also technique, mind and muscle connection, focusing on our breathing, engaging our core. We are doing just enough reps to work on those things. Okay, once we get the technique and everything right, we can go for as many reps as we can do body weight. Okay, and we can also do short pause, isometric. We can do lots of things to help us, because even with our body weights, we can do an amazing session at home. Okay, but for today, like I said, 20 reps is enough to focus on all of these things. Okay. It's fun also that's the other thing, to work out at home. We can just be ourselves, be silly, enjoy our practice. And after I say a few more things, I'm going to let the video just run its course. It's in total 33 minutes, and you can do it with me, or you can do it at your own time. Like I said, when it comes to break, just if you don't need even to take a break, don't just take maybe 5 seconds break, 10 seconds break, and go straight into it. But if you need a break, try to keep it less than a minute. Okay, and that's it. Just speed up the video. Like I said, if you don't want to do it at the same time, if you want to do it at the same time, just follow along. I'll see you on my next video.